All right, family, let's get into it. Aaliyah Boston just gave the most gangster, stone cold, perfect answer to a question that everybody knew was coming. And she absolutely nailed it. And if you respect the hell out of that, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and get this video a big thumbs up if you get some value from this video. So let's be real. The Indiana Fever fans booed the hell out of DeWanna Bonner. And what did anyone expect? You have the WNBA old guard, people like Chelsea Gray coming out with the most baffling takes, saying, I just don't understand. She's a legend. To disrespect her, I just can't get down with it. A legend who did exactly what? She quit on the team 9 games in. She held the franchise hostage, refusing trades because she would only go to one team. She demanded a buyout and then actively sabotaged the Fever's ability to get anything in return by telling other teams not to claim her off waivers. And we're supposed to be shocked that the fans who brought her jersey are booing? Give me a break. The fans who support you, aka the customers, the one who are paying y'all what y'all owe y'all as a league, what y'all think y'all owed, which, and be honest, y'all haven't been profitable. So it's very disrespectful to the fans that actually support and rock with you and come for pure entertainment and actually believe in the very thing of your capabilities and being viable when it comes to being entertainment, in this case in the niche of basketball, women's basketball. And then it's like a slap in their face when you say, you know what, this franchise that I was rocking with, I don't care if you buy my jersey or not because I don't like the franchise, let alone couldn't even give respect or appreciate the fans and be honest and simple fact and say you want out this franchise and just saying you want to go elsewhere. It would be more respectful to do that and actually say what's going on, because the people that's rocking with you, you just left them out in the cold hanging, let alone the Indiana Fever franchise who believed in you because you want to do what you want to do when you want to do it. And as soon as you don't get your way, you want to act out of emotions and then crash out and then just make up reasons why you don't make up reasons why you ain't doing your job. You know what I'm saying? So this brings us to Aliyah Boston's press conference. And man, this was a masterclass. Let's just break down the genius of what she said. But before I break it down, let's get into the actual clip. Check it out.
What was it like having DeWanna Bonner return to Indiana, and what were your thoughts on the fan reception tonight?
Honestly, that got nothing to do with me. I think DB returned because we were playing Phoenix, and so that happened to be that. The fans chose to do what they wanted to do, but for us, it's about paying attention to what we have to do here, and that was coming in and getting a big win, which we were able to do.
Harry, back to you.
And there you have it, right? So when the media tried to bait her, asking about the fans booing Bonner, she hit them with this. Honestly, they ain't got nothing to do with me. That's it. That's the mic drop. No pandering, no fake, oh, we don't condone that. We love all our former players. She gave them nothing. No negative sound bites about the fans, which you know the media was desperately hoping for. She just shut the entire narrative down. She knows the WNBA establishment is already coming for her and Candace Parker. Why would she give them more ammunition? She continued, right? I think DB returned because we were playing Phoenix. And so that happened to be the fans chose to do what they wanted to do. But for us, it's about paying attention to what we have to do here, and that was coming in and getting a big win, which we were able to do. That's what she's saying, and she's standing on business. The fans chose what they wanted to do. It's beautiful. She's not condemning them. She's empowering them. She's saying Bonner made her bed, and the fans gave her the reception she earned. That has nothing to do with us. We're here to win basketball games. Secretly, you know she thinking, in my opinion, yeah, I'm glad they booed her. Because think about it. DeWanna Bonner wants to be in the spotlight. She thinks she in her prime when you the old guard, you're a veteran, you knew your role before you came to this franchise to empower younger individuals that are still fresh in this league, the next generation. But instead, you want to sit there and not acknowledge the simple fact that your time is up. You in your prime in the season. And if you still have value, but now it's a time of transition. You can still be viable, but you have to know to play your role and not be above the program. Because now, if you think you're above the program and you ain't got to listen to nobody and you want to do what you want to do, you're destroying things instead of adding value. So now you're a liability. DeWanna Bonner still wants the spotlight. But man, you played 9 games, you put up 7 points. You went to Phoenix Mercury, you just lost to the Indiana Fever, and you only put up 4 points and 1 assist. If I'm correct, 4 points I know for a fact. So my thing is, you're not viable as you say you are, and you can't even back it up. So what we talking about? I think your ego and your pride getting to you. Envy, most likely, possibly, you being jealous. But my thing is, look at it. Look at the NBA. Russell Westbrook knew when to stand back and play his role. He know when he played for the Denver Nuggets that Jamal Murray is the main point guard. He's okay with being a backup point guard to give Jamal Murray a break for load management to bench them on the Denver Nuggets. And he like, look, I'm here to empower these guys. I got experience. I've been here ample amount of time. It is what it is. Carmelo Anthony, before he retired with the New York Knicks, he knew that he was just giving them young cats some value to be able to mentally evolve and with his experience to add value, but also be on the bench and shoot up a couple shots when he get in. Not necessarily knowing that he might not get in as much. He's going to play certain amount of minutes. Same thing with Chris Paul, CP3, who is now with the Los Angeles Clippers again. And that was an amazing duo with him and James Harden, and now they return again. But the simple fact is, when he played for Golden State Warriors, he knew that Stephen Curry was the prime, was the main thing. He knew that I'm the backup point guard, and I'm fine with that, but I'm a veteran, and I'm also part of the Men's National Basketball Association Union, and I'm sitting here not only empowering these guys, but I'm also hearing out the voices of the league around the men's league of the players to stand up for what's right, but also letting them know that with my responsibility comes a standard and expectation. And I know I can give you the game. I can help you overcome adversity when it's intense, when it comes to playoffs and things like that. And not to go off on my tangent, but you guys get what I'm saying on that point, that DeWanna Bonner should embrace the role instead of going against it, because now the very thing that you are seeing valuable in this time of season, now you're just being ignorant for the simple fact because you want to do what you want to do. And that thing is, you are not viable to be in the spotlight as you believe you are, and that's okay. But just acknowledge that you're in a different season in your life now. Shoot, be grateful. You respect it, but then you can't spit in a franchise and a fans base who actually embrace you and respected you for who you are, and then you don't give the same respect as in treating people the way you want to be treated. It just doesn't make no sense. So, look, I want to be crystal clear about this. I do not think a single player in the Fever locker room gives a damn about DeWanna Bonner. I think they couldn't care less. They played alongside a teammate who they knew had quit on them. And while that probably stung at first, especially for rookies who came to play with her, that kind of adversity is what forges a team's soul. I don't think they would have cared if the fans gave Bonner a standing ovation. And I guarantee you they didn't care that they booed her. This Indiana Fever team does not give one flying damn about anybody that's not in their locker room wearing that jersey. We saw it after the Commissioner's Cup. This isn't just a team, it's a movement. It's Fever versus the world, it's the fans versus the world, and it's the players versus the world. And they know everyone is coming for them, and Bonner's self-inflicted drama is a total non-issue. Now, let's get brutally honest about DeWanna Bonner. Yeah, she's a champion. Yes, she's an all-star. We all know the resume. But that legacy is not a get out of jail free card for how she handled her exit from Indiana. While the old guard of the WNBA circles the wagon to protect her, let's call it what it is. She quit on her team after 9 games. This wasn't some clean break. She forced her way out with a blowtorch. She didn't just decide it wasn't working for her. She actively made it not work. She wanted out, she wanted Phoenix, and she torpedoed any other outcome that could have benefited the team she was abandoning. for the fans who spent their money and invested their hope in her, that exit was a middle finger. So yeah, the boos rained down on her. And for Khalil Copper over here talking about it was distasteful. Check it out.
I think she handled it well. I mean, I don't understand, like she a legend and just all the things that she's done for the league. Um, and just the disrespect, I can't get down with it. They booed her. She didn't say a word to the crowd. Um, People talk some trash to her, but we had her back. But it's just very distasteful for what their fan base is doing. As far as when it comes to DB, because it's just like she's just the sweetest soul. And the situation didn't work for her, and that's just not what she wanted or whatever. But it's just we don't need all of that. It's just unnecessary.
So this isn't distasteful as the talking heads want you to believe. That's a passionate, loyal fan base reacting honestly to a player who gave up on them. That's the soul of sports. Her celebrated return to Phoenix isn't some heroic story. It's the final stage of a chaotic escape that she engineered herself. So, what's the real story here? The real story is that the Indiana Fever are now so relevant that they are creating organic, legitimate drama and rivalries. The booing of DeWanna Bonner wasn't some petty act. It was the raw, unfiltered sound of a fan base that is completely and totally invested. And Aliyah Boston's response wasn't a no comment. It was the calculated, ice cold statement of a leader who is completely locked in. She is building a championship culture of the foundation of professionalism and a basically us against the world mentality, not by weighing in on crowd noise. As she said, her only focus was getting a big win, and then she went out and dropped 14 in the fourth quarter to bury them, the Phoenix Mercury. And the attitude is clear. It's what every iconic team, every classic squad is built on. If you're not with us, you're against us. That's just being competitive. That's just handling business. That's their job. It's entertainment in this niche of basketball. And if you don't want to be here, then skedaddle. But leave a comment below. Do you agree or disagree? Was Boston's answer the most perfect professional screw you in recent memory? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one, family. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.